Hi, darling. I see you. I see you scrolling through your phone, scrolling up and down social media. You are on Facebook. Yes, you were there last week. You were there yesterday. Even now, even today, you have gone there. You're scrolling up and down, checking out your friends and people you know, including the ones you don't know. Looking at those beautiful pictures and how well they're doing. And as if that is not enough, you've gone to Instagram as well. You've just slid into Instagram and then you're just scrolling and seeing all your classmates doing so well, prospering and doing presumably better than you are. They have bought houses, they are married, they have kids, and they're doing well in their career, they're excelling in their businesses, and there you are right now feeling sad, and the feeling of sadness is boiling up, and you feel like crying. As if that is not enough, you have also gone to WhatsApp status. Oh, they're all happy. Oh God, they're all doing better. They're happier than you. Hey God, what am I doing? They're all happy. Just me. Just me. God, why? Why? When? God, when? And you're feeling sad. And to make it even worse, your mom is not helping matter. She is reminding you every day of how you are not meeting up with your efforts, how you are taking last. She's constantly pressurizing you to get married, reminding you of how all your mates are married and having kids for the women and for the men, how they are buying houses and doing this and that. In fact, your mom is not helping. And there you are, feeling left behind in life, gradually sinking in depression and losing joy in life. If you are one of these, or if this has ever happened to you, or you have ever felt this way, I bet you need to sit down, relax, and watch this video to the very end. Do well to hit the like button so that other people can see this video as well, because a lot of people are going to be blessed. And also do subscribe to my channel, and I promise you will never regret doing that. Hello everyone, welcome to Victorious Living with Juliet, and today I'm going to be addressing something we all encounter sometimes, especially in this era of social media where everybody is showing their best life, and others who maybe are not trained to do the same, or by virtue of their personalities or by their mindsets, are feeling left behind in life because they think that their equals, their classmates, their friends, their age mates, or people they grew up with are doing much better than they are. And you're feeling left behind in life. And you know what? These pressures build more. These pressures get higher when we enter the third floor of life, our 30s. When you are turning 30, or you're turning 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, another milestone. At 35, the pressure gets really, really, really intense. It gets intense. And you're like, oh God, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. You see that pressure building up. It is time to control it. So in this video, I am going to be tackling the societal pressures that come with the third floor of life, your 30s, and measures on how to handle them so that you live a happy and victorious life. Turning 30 is like stepping into a stage. Like imagine an auditorium and then a stage. It's like stepping into a stage where the society sets expectations for you. Like, oh, as a girl at 30, you should have been married, have your own home or started a home. You should have had a career as a man or a business. You should have gotten a particular direction to life, or you should have bought your own home. The society expects so much from you, especially when you enter that third floor of life. Like, such pressure. It is overwhelming, honestly. It is so overwhelming. It is overwhelming. I don't see shaggy. Can you take me back to my teens? Take me back to my teenage years. I don't tire. I can't deal anymore. I can't deal. But the goal is to live a long, happy, and victorious life. So that at the end of the day, whenever your time is up, you'll be happy to go. Are you about to turn 30? Or are you already on the third floor, climbing the steps one after the other, just like me, who is about climbing third, the third floor, the third step in the third floor? I am here to highlight some key points that will keep us going, because it's not just you. I am also in it as well. That will keep us going. Number one, it is your life. So don't let anybody or any external pressures to determine your worth. It is your life. Your parents might have given birth to you. Yes, they chose to. It is their obligation to raise you. Yes, they chose to as well. They chose to give birth to you. You didn't choose to come to this life. They chose to bring you to life. And now they have given you life. And it is your life. It is your journey. You are in it. Whether it turns out good or bad, it is you first that is going to affect. You understand my point? It is your journey and it's also your timeline. So don't let anybody pressure you. Don't let that happen. You have to learn to set boundaries. Number two, it is time for you, dear one, to redefine success in your own terms. Yes, it is time to redefine success in your own terms. Instead of measuring success by achievement or by checklists, redefine success and focus on self-development. Focus on fulfillment, happiness. For me, as long as I am not where I used to be yesterday, I am doing well though. Say for example, I was dealing with anger issues and I've learned to control that anger issue. For me, that is personal growth. Or it could be that you used to lie a lot. Funny one. You used to lie a lot. Everything you say is a lie. 57% is a lie. And now you consciously walked out of that zone and you're more honest. Your integrity is intact. You have improved. You've grown. You're doing well. You are en route to success. So don't let anybody use any standard to measure success for you. For me personally, as far as I am not where I used to be yesterday, I am doing well. I don't care. It doesn't matter whether I am crawling or walking or running or even flying. But as far as I am moving, I am getting better than I was yesterday. I am doing well and I want you to imbibe the same. Your journey is unique and it's peculiar to you, and no two destinies are the same. Success does not have one single equation. Now lie. Let me tell you why I say so. You know the value 10. 2 plus 8 is equal to 10. Do you know that? Of course, yes. Do you also know that 5 plus 5 is equal to 10? Yes. And also, 6 plus 4 is also equal to 10. 3 plus 7 is also equal to 10. 1 plus 9 is also equal to 10. So stop. The way to 10 is not just 1 plus, it's not just 5 plus 5 or 8 plus 2. No, the success is a multi-factorial thing, and it all depends on how you define or the terms you use to define your own success. So if you are able to define success using your own terms, right, you're going to be less depressed seeing what is going on social media, even though we know that nobody is showing their lows. You get my point? I have a full video on this success formula and I'm sure you would like to see it, so look out for it. The next point is this: learn to celebrate your achievements. Yes, learn to celebrate your achievements. It is important and is one of the essential ingredients for happiness for us to seize a minute to give ourselves a pat on the back. Yes, like learn to celebrate your wins, your small wins and the big wins. But just some of us are waiting for the biggest wins, but no, celebrate the small wins. And when you celebrate the small wins, like more wins are gonna come. You know what I mean? And it's gonna give you some joy and happiness, and it will also give you the enthusiasm to try to achieve more. Do you get? So there's nothing wrong You're celebrating your small wins. Turning 30 is an achievement of its own. Yes, you have to seize the moment to celebrate celebrate yourself for the battles fought, for the victories won, the challenges and obstacles you've overcome, for the person you've become over the years. Because I am sure there is no way you will tell me that you're the same person you used to be 5 years ago. No, for me, I am not. And if you're still who you were 5 years ago, you need to do something. And that brings us to the next point, which says embrace change. You see, it's okay not to compare yourself. That is the most important message you should take away from this video. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Your journey is unique, right? But in saying that, there's still room for improvement, which is why you have to embrace it. You have to, at every birthday celebration, just like I am doing, I've been doing for the past few days now. I've been reflecting on my journey so far. It's a time to reflect and ask yourself, okay, I'm on the third floor. Yes, these are the societal expectations. Of course, you should also have expectations for yourself. So these are my own expectations, and this is where what I've met. I think I will do this, I will do that, and you make out plans, align strategies to achieve them, because you need change to evolve. You understand? So you can't be stuck at that place where you were 5 years ago. You need to move. So, in as much as it's okay to pave your own way, it is also okay, to embrace change. And this brings us to the next point, which is practicing self-care and self-compassion. So, on the third floor, it is time to be more intentional actually in looking after yourself. And this includes setting boundaries. Not everybody should be able to tell you certain things or raise certain discussions that works you up or pressurizes you. You know what I mean? Or you don't want to entertain those discussions that will pump the pressure into you and you feel like blowing up. Like, oh, I am the worst. Oh, I'm not doing well. Oh, all my friends are doing better than me. Oh, my life is the worst. No. Don't entertain it. Set the boundaries. Set as much boundaries as you can. Learn to put yourself, first as well. Learn to love yourself, love your achievement, love your journey, enjoy the journey. That is self-love. Enjoying the journey. Yes, you're not in a race with anybody anyway. You may not be where this person is, but you are enjoying the journey. You understand? So that is self-love. Practice self-love. Yeah, it's a time to start eating well, engaging in exercises and setting boundaries, not letting anybody put pressure on you, prioritizing yourself. Practice self-love. That will help you to ease the pressure as well. And remember, I said the most important part of self-love in this regard, in this topic we're talking about, is setting boundaries. Don't let anybody pressure you. No grief for anybody this year. And that brings us to the next point, which is set realistic goals for yourself. The thing is, in as much as we do know that people pressure us, people expect so much from us when we are on the third floor, right? Sometimes we are the ones pressuring ourselves. Like we are setting so much targets and so much goals that are stressing us up and working us up. I'm a victim here. I remember when I was growing up, I have set this target for myself that before my 35th birthday, I'll have my PhD. Hey, PhD. I said I was going to be, and before my 35th birthday, I'll be having my PhD. And I would have been this, I would have been this, I would have done this, I would have been working here. I have those mighty ambitions. This was me a few days ago. I was feeling really pressured, because I'm turning 33 in few days, and I'm like, I know that there is no chance, there is no chance that I'll have my PhD at 35. There is no chance. Well, maybe there is, but I doubt. I don't think so. I have to be realistic here, So, a few days ago, realizing that I'm turning 33, I began to feel a bit sad. I'm like, oh, I had this dream, I had these expectations, I had this vision that by the time I'm turning 35, I would have had my doctorate in nursing. Actually, was supposed to be in nursing. Like, oh, before I turn 35, I should have had my doctorate degree in nursing. I should have, I had all those plenty of dreams. So I was just reflecting on my journey so far and all the anticipations I had and all the plans I had and all the things I planned and all the targets I had set for myself to attain by age 35 and how they're not attainable anymore and how I feel I didn't do well for myself in that regard. I felt a bit sad. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did feel a bit sad. But then I'm like, excuse me, 2 plus 8 is still 10. I decided to get married, right? And that slowed down my education journey. So 2 plus, I may not have 5 in education, 5 here, but I can have 2 or 3 here and 7 here. 7 plus 3 is also 10. Do you get my point? So when I reasoned it like that, I became a bit more grateful as well. I'm like, okay, I am not doing bad. I am on a journey. And in this my journey, I am in competition with no one. If I don't get my doctorate at 35, if I even get it, I can still get it at 40. It's nobody's business. It is my journey. What matters is that I am enjoying the journey. And that is the mindset I am praying and wishing that everybody seeing this video would readjust their minds to. Life is no competition. You're not in a race with anybody. So, in the journey of life and in practicing compassion, don't set too much goals for yourself. It's gonna stress you up, it's gonna work you up, and it's gonna come with some level of sadness, whether you take it or leave it, whether you believe it or not. So it's okay to set high targets and high goals, but don't set unrealistic goals for yourself. You cannot tell me that you're going to have your PhD before age 20. Like how? It's possible. Maybe I don't know how, through another route. That's why I tell you that 8 plus 9, 8 plus 2, or 9 plus 1 is still 10. You know what I mean? So it can come, it's possible through another means. I don't know how, but it's unrealistic for you to have your PhD at age 20. Like how many people in the world? I know there are some exceptional kids who are super smart, who have, that can be honored and transferred from primary to university. But except those rare cases, it is naturally unrealistic. You cannot tell me that your goal is to get your degree, buy a house, ride a fancy car, and give scholarship to students at age 20. That can only happen by luck. Say you win the lottery. You know what I mean? How? How would you have a degree at 20? Have a luxury car? Maybe you inherited something from your parents. Like some things are naturally unrealistic. So don't set those unnecessary unrealistic goals for yourself. That will also make you unhappy. So practice self-love, even in setting goals for yourself. And lastly, run your race. Life is a race. And until you realize that just like in the realistic race of life, like the competitions, 100 meters race, 1000 meters race, and all of that, except everybody has a lane. You have to run in your lane for you to be able to win your prize and to get the goal. The same applies to life. Like you are on a race. Life is a race, okay? And you are in your lane. So stay in your lane, run your race, and stop comparing yourself with other people. Everybody did their lane, did your lane. Not that kind. I'm saying it like a Nigerian. Did your day, did your lane. Stay in your lane. Run your race. Set realistic goals for yourself. Have your value. If you're 30 at least, this has nothing to do with pressures. You should have identified what makes you happy, your value system. Set your goals according to the things that make you happy, that according to your value system. Set your goal. Run your race. Don't compare yourself with others. Know that your own life is a journey and you are in charge. The only thing or the only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. That is the only person that you are allowed to compare yourself with. Yourself. Who you were yesterday. And know this, that as long as you are not at the same spot where you were yesterday, in your mindset, it must not be that you are living in this house today and next tomorrow you're living in another house. No. As far as your mind, you're growing personally, your mindset is transforming. Things that agitated you yesterday no longer agitate you today. You've been able to control your temper, manage your anger. You've been able to, for me personally, I have set a goal now for the things I want to achieve, not just even physical, personal development wise. I want to achieve in the next step I'm taking in this third floor. Right? I've set my goals. Set your goals, run your race. Don't look, you see, that moment, that time, see when you are in a race, that time you are running and you're trying to look. Instead of you to be running your instead of you to be on your lane running your race, you're busy taking the other person in the other lane, taking the other person in the other lane. When you don't reach, when you don't reach, when you don't reach, hey, when you there, where is he? Where has it reached? When you don't reach, you know that kind of thing. You're busy checking other people. You're wasting your time. Yes, you are. That is the energy you need to put in your race and run your race. When you understand that life is a race and you're not in competition with anybody, but yourself, you're not going to be moved by anything you see on social media. You're going to be entertained. Like I have so trained my mind to be entertained by social media. Like, like how can I be looking at somebody's post and be feeling, so what's happened? Why? It's an entertainment platform and maybe a learning platform as well, and also a business platform. It all depends on why you're there and the mindset you have. So your mindset is everything. It controls your feeling, it controls your response, it controls everything. So if you're able to train your mind to know that you're on a race, regardless of what you see anywhere, it's not going to make you feel sad because you understand yourself. You understand that you're unique. Your race is unique. You are your own pathfinder. You're not running behind or in front of anybody. You're on your own lane, and that you are in charge. And you believe in a superpower to guide you navigate your paths. You'll find yourself living victorious and happy. And at the end of the day, you'll be fulfilled and you still get to the same success. Because at the end of the day, 1 plus 9 is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. 7 plus 3 is also 10. 3 plus 7 is also 10. 4 plus 6 is 10. And 2 plus 8 is also 10. So why beat yourself up? Look into yourself and give it a value. Define success for yourself in your own terms and stay blessed. And until we meet again, stay blessed and keep moving. Bye.